Hello and welcome to another PA Matches commentary cast. We've got a 1v1 between Vorell and Godde on a two-planet system, primarily water for both. In fact, they both look like the same planet. Where'd the other one go? Here we go. Both players started fairly close together for a planet of this size. Okay, maybe not. They're on the opposite sides of the planet. Godde has a little bit of an advantage. He didn't have to walk as much for his first metal placements, so he got out a bot factory first. Oh wait, no, I had those wrong. This is Godde. Godde had a little bit of walk. Vorell got a little bit of a head start. Like I said, we're on a primarily water planet. Both players started on their own islands. Oh wow, Godde's got a pretty big island here. So we're going to be able to see lots of naval and air action, hopefully. With one of the recent patches, naval received several balances to all the different T1 or basic naval units. What was changed? If I remember correctly, the DPS was increased a little bit and the rate of fire decreased. Both players started out with a fairly standard build and are working on expanding across their respective islands. Here we go. We've got our first scout going in the wrong direction. Looks like it's checking out his island first. Very good move. You want to know quickly if on island-based combat like this, you want to quickly know if your opponent is on your island, so you know whether to start pumping out lots of land-based units or lots of naval units. Vorell's working on catching up. That seems to be going pretty slow. I'd imagine he's got a little bit of a stalling economy. That's not good. Godde is continuing to expand. Oh, got some idle fabricators. Continuing to pump out more fireflies, and it looks like Vorell was just found. And is continuing to expand. Yeah, Vorell has definitely been found by Godde. And here we go. Godde is starting out naval. Really want to spam out blue bottles on naval-based maps. Oh, got some raiding. Probably going to lose one or both of these engineers to these to these fireflies. Oh yeah, oh, here we go. This will be close. Those fireflies were to concentrate their fire on one of those fabricators. We got one fabricator repairing the other. Nice move, since those fireflies are spreading their fire. And it looks like that anti-air turret's going to go up without a loss. And off the fireflies went. Something to keep in mind is you don't want to build buildings right up next to basic metal extractors, because then when you kick it up to an advanced metal extractor, you won't be able to build it because there won't be enough room. And Vorell is working on his first naval factory. Godde started out with a fabrication ship. Gonna start a expanding to the waters, claim those water-based metal extractors. And the fireflies are heading out again. Probably going to try and find some unprotected fabricators and try and kill them again. Got ourselves a pretty lumpy planet. Lots of hills. But since this is going to be primarily naval, it's not going to make too much of a difference. Another thing worth doing on primarily naval planets like this is not building your energy in vulnerable areas like this. If Godde were to build the majority of his energy right here, that would be a pretty protected energy. The only way to kill those would be with a nuke, advanced ships, bombers, or a island invasion. Either way, it just makes those energy plants a lot easier to defend, especially if Vorell were to get in a sneak attack and bring in a few blue bottles unnoticed next to these energies. It's just a bunch of extra factors that you don't want to have to deal with, and you can easily circumvent by keeping your energy plants in the center of an island. Just like on primarily land-based maps, if you were to build your energy and or metal in the middle of a lake, it makes it a lot easier to defend. Very nice move from Vorell over here. He's getting up a pelter for some defense at what likely is going to be an area that's going to have lots of combat. Pelters are great against naval units. With the pelters' long range and high damage, they can take out most naval units pretty quickly, and since naval units are slow, they tend to not be able to avoid the artillery pieces like ants or bots are able to do. Another nice move, he's got these scouts hovering here above the water. Fireflies have a very large field of vision that allows him to have some great intel since he doesn't have a radar up. Vorell is continuing to expand across his island, and he's got some ships heading out, probably going to snag some of these metal spots. And Godde's got his scouts back here for some intel. Oh, another naval factory gone up. Nice move to keep these naval factories spread out. Ships are slow units, so by having them spread out, it's the equivalent of having vehicle factories on the backside or near your opponent's base. It's less travel time for your units. Godde, he's doing great. He's got lots of map control, lots of metal, and he's pumping out units and sending them. Ooh, this could be bad. Sending them in right towards the base where they'll be able to destroy all this metal. If Vorell doesn't do something about this, then this could be GG right here. He needs to start pumping out units, defenses, something. But he doesn't know these units are coming in. This blue bottle is going to be able to destroy all of this energy, these factories. This isn't looking good for Vorell. Nice move by Godde. He's coming around the backside of the planet when Vorell was expecting Godde to come the short way. Man, all of his ships are headed that way. I wonder if it's just a waypoint. No, that's probably... Yeah, very well could be a waypoint set right in here. And here we go. Another thing to consider with blue bottles, they can shoot farther than they can see, just like levelers. So it is a great idea to have radar coverage, air units overhead, sonar coverage, a sunfish. If you put a sunfish in with your navy, he's got a vision of 200, while blue bottles have a vision of 100 and a range of 220. That will increase the effectiveness of your blue bottles and give you a huge advantage when facing other blue bottles. And here we go. Godde's starting to put on the pressure. And here we go. Vorell's putting up more energy in the center of his base, out of the range of these blue bottles. This certainly isn't looking good for Vorell. This blue bottle's going to start chewing through these these energy plants right here. Ooh, nice move. Get this pelter up. That probably will be able to take out these blue bottles and save the energy. Godde is going to need, although all Godde needs to do is just move his blue bottles over here to circumvent this pelter, and that pelter was probably just scouted. Firing interest. Nice move. Pelters recently received some balancing changes as well. Their range of fire was increased, and their damage, or their overall DPS, was increased a little bit as well. And see, this is what I was talking about. Now Godde has moved his boats and will be able to attack these energy plants without any losses. And Godde's got the boats streaming in. This is not looking good for Vorell. Vorell needs to start pumping out bombers or building naval factories on the other side of his island. Otherwise, he's going to get hemmed in and not be able to expand, while Godde will have uninhibited access to all of these metal spots, and Godde is going to be able to just outproduce them. Wow, there's a lot of fireflies, and I wonder what that blue bottle thinks it's doing. Avoiding. Pathing for naval units is still under construction. Nice move by Godde to put in narwhals with his blue bottles. Blue bottles don't have any anti-air capabilities, while narwhals do. So if you only have blue bottles, that means you are very vulnerable to bombers. And here we go. Godde's gonna try and take out these attacks. Needs to, do just that. Target those narwhals first, so he has free reign over those blue bottles. Unfortunately, though, narwhals aren't the most effective at taking out air units. Normally what ends up happening is your bombers will get off shots when attacking the narwhals, so the narwhals will be damaged and destroyed by the bombers. Right now, with the way things currently are, fighters just all around, they're the best way to take out enemy bombers. And here we go, just like that. Bombers obviously can't shoot at fighters, these two fighters are going to be able to do just that, take all those out in nothing flat. And yeah, things are just not looking good for Vorell. Here we go. Blue bottles coming around the far side to destroy some of these metal, seaside metal spots, and to keep Vorell from expanding to the ocean. Over on this side as well. With primarily naval stuff like this, you gotta control the seas. You gotta have a strong naval presence in order to be able to control all of these metal spots, and in order to be able to attack, it's a necessity. At this point, I don't know, Vorell's only hope is probably going to be orbital or a crap ton of air units. Oh, nice move. These blue bottles are unprotected, so these bombers are going to be able to take out these blue bottles. Nice move. And Godde's got factory spam going up, sitting idle. Wonder if that's a mistake or if he is hurting for an economy. And nice move by Godde. He's kicking up his air production. And interesting. Advanced air fabric. Not sure why he's doing that. If Godde were to just spam out advanced fighters, then that would be it for Vorell. He wouldn't be able to control the skies anymore. Get one of these pumping out peregrines, advanced fighters, and the other one Hornets, the advanced bombers, and Godde will be able to destroy everything that's out of range. Oh, here we go, orbital, like what I was talking about. Vorell needs to get to the other planet, and if he's able to get to the other planet, then he'll be able to extend the match, and whew, this will be a long one. Ooh. This will be interesting. I don't know if Vorell's going to have the economy in order to be able to get up this orbital, though. He's got a lot of energy, but he doesn't have much metal, and this is probably going to get destroyed. And both of them are playing by gentleman's rules, so he's not going to be able to protect that with walls unless he puts out puts up defensive structures. And here we go. That's probably going to start shooting away at that. Wonder if he'll be able to keep that alive by repairing it. Ooh, out of vision. Nope. There we go. Yep, that's not looking good. Energy storage, that's an interesting move. Oh, and GG has been called. I don't know. Vorell could still potentially pull out of this if he were to get to the other planet. Not sure why he's building this energy. He's got plenty of energy. He needs to be focusing on this orbital structure. Let's see what Godde's up to. Bombers. Yeah, he's got air superiority. He doesn't really particularly need those fighters anymore. And yeah, this is not looking good for Vorell. Even if he were to be able to finish this orbital structure, which I doubt he'll be able to. He doesn't have much of an economy. Those bombers are going to be able to come in and take out this orbital launcher before it's going to be able. Oh, here we go. Here come the bombers. I wonder where they're off to. They'll be able to take it out before it finishes building a Astris, I think it's called. Getting the bombers into position. If he were to scout out those bombers, he could probably take out a lot of them with what fighters he has. There's only 4 fighters. Nope, there's more fighters over here. Never mind. Orbital's almost up. This Pelter's took out a few boats, but unfortunately is now out of range. And here we go, bringing in the fighters to take out enemy fighters first. Ooh, going straight for the commander. The Hornets used to be incredibly effective at taking out commanders in snipes. They had a lot of damage. So you could take out a commander with like 5 Hornets. The Hornets have now been balanced, I think, for the better. Their damage has been reduced, but their area of effect is massive. So they're able to just wipe out enemy units. And once, oh man, yep, that orbital went down, and Vorell's trying to get it back up. Probably not going to be able to unless he gets up more anti-air turrets like what he's doing. Very nice. And more fighters like he's doing. So yeah, once area of area commands come in, you'll be able to just use these Hornets to obliterate entire armies in nothing flat. Right now, one Hornet's able to take out like 5 to 10 ants with one bomb because the area of effect is so high. And good move by Godde, bringing in the bombers from a different direction. Oh, here we go. Advanced. Yep. Good move. The Stingray. It's essentially a mobile catapult. It launches homing tactical missiles and will be able to sneak in here and be able to destroy most everything here in the center of the island. And here we go. Here come the bombers approaching from a different side to circumvent these anti-air turrets. And it doesn't look like the bombers dropped any bombs. Okay, here we go. Targeting the air factories, nice move, as well as the metal extractors, damages economy. And bombers. Advanced radar, good move. Now, again, with the recent balances, radars drain your energy, which has always been there. However, now if you have negative energy, or what is it, if you have 0.9 energy efficiency, then radars will cease to work. At this point, it's just a matter of time. Vorell had a chance earlier on. There were a few options that he had to get off planet or get back into the naval fight, but at this point he's still working on that orbital launcher, but Godde's pumping out Hornets and bumblebees, both the basic and advanced bombers, and he's assisting those factories. Very nice. Assisting factories is a lot more efficient now that the bringing in the regular bumblebees as well. Good move. Bumblebees are, if I remember correctly, they're a little bit faster than Hornets, but they definitely have much less of a bank. They're able to make much tighter turns. So the Hornets come in and drop their bombs and cause lots of damage, and then the bumblebees circle around and finish things off. At least that's the theory. Looks like this bombing run's not going to be very effective. Vorell's got a lot of fighters. And anti-air turrets. Oh, there we go. The Astris is under construction. Maybe. Oh, nope. That's it. Good move. This Stingray saved Godde. It was looking like Vorell was about to get off planet. He was able to fight off the bombers, but this Stingray, there's nothing Vorell can do against that except hope that this is out of range, which now all Godde needs to do is bring in another Stingray over here to take that out. Wonder if Godde's working on orbital. No. Godde should probably do that. Should probably have more fabrication ships snatching up some of these metal spots. Continue expanding his economy, because if Vorell gets off planet, then that could be bad. Oh, here we go. Naval bug. If the under construction ship gets pushed out, now the ship's going to be under construction out there. If Godde were to get into orbit and get onto the other planet first, that would also seal the deal. And also, if he were to get an advanced radar satellite, then these will be able to shoot farther and have complete coverage over this, since, like the blue bottles, they can shoot farther than they can see. Vorell still courageously plugging away. Oh, here we go. Here comes the other Stingray, and yeah, that's it. Vorell had a chance, but what chance he had, he was close at getting off planet, but now that's gone, now that this Stingray is out. Oh, Vorell has scouted that Stingray, but there's nothing he's going to be able to do about it. These Stingrays are going after the anti-air turrets. Good move. Ooh, interesting. Very nice. Godde's got air fabricators, which are not a normally good thing to use, except in a situation like this. He's getting up missile defense turrets to take out Vorell's fighters. But Lobber, he would have been better off building a catapult, because those things don't miss. And here we go, kamikaze run. Oh, nice. Getting out some land units. That's it for Vorell. Good game. Nice moves by Godde. Now Vorell's going for the kamikaze run. He should have had these engineers come along to try and repair it. Wow, that is a lot of damage. And boom, there it goes. Good game. I wouldn't expect anything less from Godde. He's a fantastic player. Lots of expansion. Snagging all the metal. There was not much metal that Godde did not have control of. GG. Good game, everyone.